Hi guys! But anyway, I thought I would do a little story time video about the time I met the new edition cast, because that video's got really popping, got loads of comments, and someone had posted this comment here saying, oh, how was Luke like? And I thought, let me just tell a whole kind of experience video, because what I filmed was only one time out of like the three times I met them in 2 days. So if you want to hear the whole tea on what happened and how I ended up meeting them, yeah. So if you want to know how I met them that many times in 2 days, yeah, keep watching. But anyway, so it was the Monday, the 20 something, I think it was the 28th or 29th maybe. So they obviously, I didn't pay attention much to their snaps or whatever throughout the day because I was at university. And then I remember that day it was raining hella hard. It was like really moody and I just didn't want to leave the house. After I came home from university, I was like, I don't really want to leave the house again. I woke up, I said I'm going to be productive. I was going to go take pictures in Central after uni straight away. But as you can see, I am in my room because this rain. I had seen, I think it was Luke's Insta story, and it was like a boomerang he posted. And because I'm always in Central London, I recognised the background immediately. He was in Oxford Circus. So I was like, oh, they're in Oxford Circus. But by the time I had seen his post, that had been about an hour ago. He had posted that an hour ago. So I was like, okay, they're not even there. I do photography at uni and I needed to take some pictures. I was like, okay, I'm going to go Central London to take pictures. And if I meet them, cool. If I don't, I'm still doing, like, I guess, homework. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bear in mind, I'm by myself. So I was like, do you know what? Cool, I'm going to go by myself because I'm taking pictures. Not thinking at all I'm going to meet them. So I go, and Danny calls me. She's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm this place. She's like, oh, they haven't posted anything on social media. So, you know, I'm like, okay, it's whatever. So she's talking to me. I have my headphones in and I'm going around taking pictures. Keith posts a picture of a restaurant called Sexy Fish. So she's like, they're at Sexy Fish. And I'm like, I ain't never heard of no restaurant called Sexy Fish. She's like, oh, just go, like, I'll find it. What's your location? And like, she's Googling how to get there. And I'm like, okay, cool. We Googled it and I walked and I found it. And I was like, it wasn't until I got there, I was like, wait, I'm at this place. What am I going to do if I see them? I'm not going to walk into the restaurant by myself and interrupt their meal. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's cool. I couldn't see, so then I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go. And I see these 3 black girls, they're kind of walking towards me. And then they're like, oh, we found it, yeah, cool. So then they're like, oh, can you see them looking through the window? And they're like, no. So I'm like, are they looking for the same people now? I'm terrified. So I'm like, I went to them, I was like, excuse me, are you looking for the new edition cast? So then they start laughing and they're like, yeah, have you seen them? I said, no, I didn't see them. They're like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, I don't know if they're in there or not. She's like, and then one of the girls was like, oh, shout out to you girls, by the way. One of the girls was like, okay, I guess a table for 4 then. I was like, okay, cool. So we go inside, we look around, we're like scoping hella hard to try and see if they're in there. Obviously, before we end up sitting down eating, we're like, okay, forget it. After we realised I'm not even there, then we're like, then the woman was like, oh, there's a half an hour wait. We're like, okay, we don't even need to eat anyway, let's go. I'm walking, it's raining, it starts to rain quite heavy. So I'm walking a bit ahead of them because obviously I don't even know these girls really. So I'm just like, okay, cool, kind of bye. I'm walking. Danny calls me, Danny's like, oh, Algie just posted a thing saying Nobu. Like, and I'm like, oh, we have Nobu in the UK? I never knew we had Nobu over here. So this was like a good half an hour before as well. So we're thinking they could have gone by now, like, do you know what I mean? Every time I see stuff, like, they could have been got. So we're like, I was like to the girls, I turn around, I'm like, have you guys ate? We're like, we hungry, we ain't ate. I said, Algie posted something in Nobu, like, we could go, and then even if we don't see them, we can eat, because none of us had never been Nobu. We go to the concierge, they're like, okay, yeah, table for 4, that's fine. We walk up the stairs now, yeah. Oh, I'm getting all excited again, like I'm at the moment. I'm reliving it in my head. It was hella intense. Oh, I forgot to say. When we got to Nobu, my battery died. My phone just turned off by itself. Bear in mind I had about 40%, but somehow my battery died. And then it came back on just before I was about to take a picture with algae. God had my back. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, continue with the story. And then the guy's like, okay, I will take you to your table. I turn. I don't know why I'm laughing. I turn to my left, and I see Keith. I'm like, I'm trying not to make it obvious. So I was like, no. Okay, cool. So then they take us to the table now, and I can see Luke kind of look at us. We're like, okay, cool, it's all cool. It's all cool. It's all cool. So we're gonna sit down. Quit all my cups all the way over there. Basically, the guy came with the water, right? Okay, imagine this is my cup. This is my makeup brush, yeah. I pick up the cup here. I'm just so flabbergasted that this happened. I'm like this, trying to drink, like I'm shaking like a leaf, and it's so funny. The girls was like, are you alright? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, I just didn't think this was gonna happen. Like I just did not expect any of this to happen. I'm so overwhelmed. Like lucky stuff like this don't happen for me. Like I never get to meet anyone that I like that. So it's like, we're in the same restaurant. Like I'm gonna do a diagram on like paint or something so you can see how the layout was, so you can see where I was. Okay, boom, right here. So Algie gets up, he goes downstairs, and then comes back up with some guy, and then I see him, this is after a while, I see him getting his jacket like he was putting it on to leave. I'm like, damn, like I'm thinking in my head, damn, like should I go to them, like should I go to him? Well, I see when he's like, should I go downstairs? At first I was gonna go downstairs and meet him downstairs, right? So there was like, yeah, do that. So as I get up, he's getting up. I was like, oh crap, now we're kind of gonna meet like right here. So where he has to come from behind me, I just went round my table, whereas he just went this way. So like we were gonna go like this, wait, like this kind of, so like that. So I'm like, oh crap. So then we end up meeting each other. I'm like, hi Algie. He's like, oh hi, what's up? I was like, can I get a picture of you? He's like, yeah, of course. He's like, I like your glasses, because I had these glasses on. I don't know if I was wearing them or if I had it in my hand, but I had glasses. So we take a selfie, and then in Nobu, lighting is trash. It's very dim. It's meant to be like very cute, like dim lighting. So we both looked like super dark, and it just didn't work. So then his friend was like, oh, do you want me to take a picture of you? And so he takes my phone and takes a picture. I hate the picture, but it's here. So he was really sweet. I can't remember, he said something else. He's like, yes, I'm here for the London love and bloody blah, and then scratch that. As soon as I got up, don't you hear them start hollering like, oh, and then jump over? I thought you guys said you liked Luke and Keith. Why you guys on my man now? What are you doing? 2 seconds later, Luke comes out of nowhere. He's like, I want some love too. We're like, well, all right then. So Luke gives us all hugs. He's like, he starts talking to us like, I love it out here and stuff like that. And then one of the girls with me, she was like, oh, when are you gonna put out an album? And what was crazy, I took a snap with Luke, right? He was all like, hey, I'm with this beautiful girl, My mum calls me in the middle of the snap. So then when it hang up on her, it disappears. Then I do another one. She calls me again. It disappears. So the last snap I did, which is, I'm going to put it right here.
Hello. Luke, we're waiting on your album, by the way. We're waiting on your album. Like, you need to literally like...
After that. But luckily I got that one. But I was so pissed that I had the other two and he was calling me beautiful and stuff and I didn't get it. It was very upsetting. But it's okay. I still got a snap. So then we talked a bit more and then, yeah, talking about his album and saying like, are you going to watch New Edition Story? We was like, we already watched it and stuff like that. So then obviously they go back to their seat. We go back to our seat. We're still eating. Bear in mind, we did actually eat. We didn't just sit there. We ate food. We drank drinks. We got to know each other a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? We're sitting there and then we hear them getting up. So they all get up, right? Now you saw the diagram that I hopefully put here of where we were sitting, where the stairs is, and where the exit is, for like where the stairs to the exit is, right? So why did Elijah All the rest of them go by where they're meant to kind of go to get to their table, to get out of their table, shall we say. Why did Elijah come and brush past me? Like, come next to our table and come round our way. Like, he didn't need to do that. He did it on purpose. He did it on purpose. I'm like, so like suddenly I feel someone go back. I'm thinking, I'm like, we're like, hey Elijah, and he's like, hey. We're like, you know, you did that on purpose, Elijah. But okay, so we all get up, we're giving hugs. He's like, how are you guys? Blah de blah de blah. I took pictures with all of them. I'm just gonna dot them around. Keith, Woody. I just love Woody. He's so sweet. He just has the cutest little smile. I was like, oh, can we have a picture? I was like, I love you, Woody. Like, I'm a big fan. He's like, oh, thank you so much. And I was like, he's so cute. So we took a picture, and Luke was the same. He's so sweet. He's like, hey, how are you guys? They all smell lovely, gorgeous scents, beautiful. They were all so sweet and nice, honestly, everyone. And then next minute we started singing. No, I think one of the girls asked Luke to sing Can You Stand the Rain. So he starts singing, then he points to her, and then she continues singing, and we end up doing like a whole 4-part harmony in the middle of Nobu, and then we got told off again. Yeah, we got told off again. But yeah, that was really it. Then it was like, so then we was like to Elijah, what's the move tonight? Like, where we going? He's like, you tell me, where we going? Like, you trying to party? We're like, yeah, we're trying to party. Like, where we going? And then he's like, I don't even know. But anyway, have a safe journey home, girls. Get home safe. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, cool. So that was that. The next day, which is, I met them again, which is what you saw on the video. The previous video, I'll put it here. If you haven't seen it, go look at it. Which, yeah, that was the Tuesday. So I had already met them the Monday night. Hence why in the video, when I'm hugging Woody, you hear him say, I remember you.
Hey, I remember you.
Yeah, I was here yesterday. What's up?
Yeah.
That's why when he's in my video, I'm like, Woody, say what's up. He's like, what's up? And that's why he's all cute, because he's like, he knew me. Shout out to my girls, Rachel, Danny, Anika, Amina, even Franjaya, even though Franjaya didn't get to meet them. The group chat, the squad, we all met them. All the rest of us met them. But anyway, after that moment when we met them at Viacom, which was in the video that I already posted. So I have to do a little voiceover part. So basically, I did meet them another 2 times after this, but I didn't film anything, and it wasn't that interesting as much because we were just having general conversation. Like, there's no pictures, no videos. It was just cool, chill time, and then it was a bit boring, so I didn't want to put it in the video. But yeah, I did meet them 2 other times, and it was cool. So yeah, that's it. The moral of the story is, guys, be spontaneous, okay? Because if I never went that Monday, I would have probably met them the Tuesday. But either way, that Monday that I met them was a difference. Like, it was more one-on-one. It was more kind of, because the other days there was other girls there. Do you know what I mean? So if I never went by myself and met them 3 strangers, the 3 lovely, beautiful girls, I would have never met them. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little story time. And for those who was like commenting on the video, asking how they were as people and stuff, I hope you kind of gauge. They were lovely people. Everyone was nice. No one was rude. It was all love. I think they were so cute in person. They smelled lovely. And yeah, boom. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, watch out for more videos to come. So I'm gonna see you in the next one. That dab was so weak. Wait. Bye, guys.